This is Hope for Your Pelvic Floor, the podcast where we stop managing women's symptoms and start making sense of their bodies. I'm Claire Sparrow, Pilates educator, pelvic health specialist, and best-selling author. Here we talk honestly about what women are told, what the evidence actually says, and how real change happens. Welcome to another episode. This is going to be a short one and something a little bit different today. I'm jumping in to introduce to you something that I've worked on for a little while. It's a reflection on lots of things that I hear from women, what I see a little bit on social media, and I don't know, slightly light-hearted-ish way of representing the misrepresentation, in fact, of pelvic health to women, whether you're postnatal, whether you're perimenopausal, postmenopausal, whether you've thought about your pelvic floor or not thought about your pelvic floor, whether you've got a problem or not got a problem. I feel like there's a lot of misinformation and misrepresentation out there. I believe that we're let down. I believe that we are confused. I feel that the women that I work with particularly feel frustrated, feel like the information is not clear or it's limited, and like they're somehow doing the exercises wrong or in the wrong or failing in some way or just too weak, there's just nowhere to go for them. And the truth is, there is hope for your pelvic floor. And I say it all the time because I mean it. I believe it. My book is called Hope for Your Pelvic Floor. The podcast is called Hope for Your Pelvic Floor because it's the truth. There is, at any point in your life, there is something that you can do to learn more about your pelvic health. Learn how to even manage symptoms or improve or resolve issues altogether. The number of women that I work with that absolutely reverse their incontinence after as little as one session is massive because it's not to do with an inability in your body. It's a misunderstanding in the way that we're being taught and told and what our expectations are, and is a huge thing. Anyway, it must be a year or two ago now, after going to see the Barbie movie, don't turn off, stick with me. After seeing the Barbie movie, I was really moved by this speech, this kind of parody, this moment in the film where the lead character, the non-Barbie character, talks about the challenge of being a woman, that on one hand you have to be pretty but not too pretty, and so on. And I thought, gosh, this is so relevant to pelvic health, to what we are told to do, but the actual contrast. So in one moment, we're being told to not lift the kettle, but make sure you go to the gym and lift weights to work on your bone density. And this whole kind of contrast all the time. And I thought it would be fun to write something that was pelvic health specific. And that's what I've done. You'll see I've done it. I did lots of different variations of it. I've done a slightly longer version to share with you on the podcast, but it's still like 5 minutes. It's not long. And yeah, so this is me introducing my fun little thoughtful parody on pelvic health. I hope you enjoy. And if you do, I would love you to share it. You'll see it on social media as well. Share it with friends, save it, come back to it. Remind yourself what is possible for you by listening to this. Enjoy. You're told to look after your pelvic floor, but don't talk about it. And definitely don't make anyone uncomfortable. You're told to stay active, but not that active. Don't lift the kettle, but do go to the gym and lift weights. Be functional, but also aesthetic. Be strong, but not bulky. Be capable, but also still be graceful. You're told leaking is normal, but also it's not normal. Just in case, wear a liner, but don't let anyone know you're wearing one. You're told to do your pelvic floor exercises, but no one tells you how or when or why squeezing harder might actually make things worse. You're told to relax, but also hold it together, to brace your core, to draw everything in, to be supported without ever asking or needing support. You're told menopause is natural, but also something to fix, something to power on through, something to laugh off, something to quietly endure. You're told it's just aging, just hormones, just part of being a woman, as if pain, pressure, prolapse, urgency, and disconnection are the price of entry. You're told to trust your body, but not that feeling. You're told to listen, but not too closely. You're told to advocate for yourself, but don't be difficult. You're told to stay calm, stay positive, stay graceful, stay silent. And somehow you're meant to do all of this while raising families, building careers, caring for everyone else, and pretending your body hasn't changed, even though you live in it every single day. It's exhausting and it's confusing, and it's no wonder women feel like they're failing when the instructions contradict themselves. But here's the truth they don't tell you. Your pelvic floor is not broken. It's not weak. It's not failing you. It's responding to load, to stress, to breath holding, to years of being told to grip, brace, push through and cope. You don't need to do that anymore. You need to do it differently. You need permission to feel, to pause, to breathe, to move your whole body, not just isolate one small part and blame it. Because pelvic health isn't about doing it right. It's about being supported, informed, and finally actually being allowed to trust yourself again.